everyone, Solomon here. It's March 13th, Wednesday. And here I'm at work. The magnificence of work. You have every day, whatever. So, today I am probably gonna try to watch Bruce Lee's Warrior on Netflix, I believe. So it's about Chinese immigration to the United States. Of course, you have the gold rush and the railroad building, and basically it's about Chinese people and hardship and resilience, and as well as competition with the Irish population. So, it's probably going to be pretty ugly. But that's the reality. Competition between the races of people, and everyone's, has their own thing going on. Everyone wants the same thing: money and jobs and eventually leads to the money. But bare bones minimum is the job itself, and things got ugly. And back in the day, people didn't have technology, so they would bum rush whatever was popular and try to copycat off of that. So in this one, you have like the Wild Wild West and gold mining and railroad building. It's just like you just got those two going on. It's just like, did anyone else have any bright ideas at the time? Probably not, because you're dealing with the bottom rung of society, migrants and just day laborers and blue collar workers. Just that was it back in the day. There wasn't an internet. There wasn't like stocks and bonds and gold coins. There was, but it wasn't as prevalent or easy and accessible as it is today. So you have a lot of competition over, roughneck jobs, basically. And I'm gonna see it while I work. So I'm very privileged. I'm a very privileged individual. I get to watch Netflix and chill at work, and I like to give a shout out to Bruce Lee's daughter that took the initiative to produce her father's movie that she found just notes of in his drawer or whatever, and this would not have manifested. Warrior on Netflix would not have manifested if she didn't fucking do anything. If she just decided to be fat, and lazy, and just mooch off of her dad because he's Bruce Lee, and this and that, then we want to have this, this film. It wouldn't exist, you would just have this fat, half Chinese, broad lady, and that would be it, but, thankfully this is Bruce Lee's daughter, and she could, had the ability to do something more than mooch. I would think that, like, more, if a lot of people were in this position, they would just be moochers, live vicariously off of the parent, because they're X, Y, and Z famous, money, an outlier, celebrity, this and that. But it's hard to find an individual with work ethic and initiative and does things. And I mean, she could have just gotten married to a white guy, if that went south of the border, she could have just sued him, and that would be her life: collect child support, alimony, and spousal support, and just be a fat bitch that could have happened too. But thankfully, she was hardworking and had initiative and the balls to do things outside of her comfort zone. So moving forward, what else about this day? You saw me at daytime doing my walk, doing my hike. And then after that, I went to the gym, did my, just 50, 100 push-ups, sit-ups, bar weightlifting stuff, bench pressing, free weights and shoulders, biceps, try to get everything in there. Even super Russian power jumping, super jump training. You just hold, in my case, 40 pounds on each hand and just try to jump. I did 5, 10, up to 10 jumps and just put it in my routine, hoping that it can help my jumping game. Even though it's probably like I'm too old, for it to be of any use anymore. But whatever, I like doing it. Actually, I don't really like doing it. I just say, hey, this is a practical exercise. I'm just gonna do it. Whether it benefits me or not, I don't know. But it's in my routine now. So it's just another day. I mean, everyone else is here in their car. It's just like, that's what people want. Just a routine. That's their daily routine. They don't want anyone crazy suing them. They don't want to get divorced. They don't want to, anything weird going on. They don't want their child kidnapped or whatever the fuck. They don't want any weird phone calls from any scam artists or hackers or, and that's it. Just less risk. Risk management, risk assessment. The most successful people, that I've seen are just boring, average-ass Walmart people. And maybe that's it. You won't be super rich. You won't be well off. You'll just be okay. You'll have a home and whatever. But that's about it. That's all people really want. Outside of that, you have to run the chance of going down the wrong path. There's just too much risk, and too much greed monster, too much social validation, need for social validation, too much fame monster. You have the greed monster, you have the fame monster, you have the child support monster. You have all these like demons and shit. And now you have the inflation monster, the greed, back to the greed monster thing, and then you have apartments rent for $2,500 to $3,000 for a 1 to 3 or 2 bedroom, maybe. And for what? So you can work? I don't know. Like, you better have like some hot girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, and have a functioning like relationship for things to be worthwhile. Other than that, it's absolute shit. I mean, you're just gonna be living by yourself or whatever, and then you'll just be like, okay, whatever. And you yourself will always be longing for some kind of like romantic relationship, and you'll be this hopeless romantic in your overly priced luxury apartment. And it's just like, do I really love myself that much? And maybe you probably don't. You'd be like, fuck all this. I'll just get the $2,000 apartment at Joe Schlub's. Because I don't give a fuck. I can't land a hot girlfriend or whatever worth worth it, you know. I don't want to go out with, you know, Maria or Rosa. You know, she's about 20, 30 pounds overweight. I'm not doing that shit, you know. That's the only kind of girl that's gonna go out with me, like a 2 or 3, you know, and she needs a passport, a green card. I'm not doing that shit, yo. No, sorry, no, girl. And that's what the girls be like, you know, just like, no, not you. Yes, it's her, you know. She's not gonna look like no Hollywood celebrity, let me tell you that. You know, she's gonna want your green card or visa, you know, so she could survive and shit. And that's how it is, you know. Because, let's face it, if you're a hot girl, you're not gonna need help, you know. The guy will just come to you automatically. You don't need to go on Bumble. You don't need to go to Match.com. You know, guys in real life will just chase after you naturally. You know, Chad is out there for you. Tyrones are out there for you. That's what they do. You know. Or they say, like, if you're 27 and you're still single and a girl, you're leftovers, you know. Chad and Tyrone, you know, he ain't there. He ain't gonna be there. You know, you old. Your eggs are gonna be dried up soon. Even though women still have children at the age of 50 or whatever. None of my business, but whatever, you know. As for me, I don't think I could afford you mentally, emotionally, you know, all the above, financially, you know. I don't know how Chad does it, but whatever. Tyrone just ends up in jail, you know, and has the as the county jail or prison, state prison take care of him. Chad, I don't know. Maybe he'll be a Billy Madoff or something, or Bill Cosby or Michael Jackson. I don't know. That's how he's gonna support you. You know, and you're gonna try to sue him with these wild allegations. Donald Trump. All these crazy things, you know. And that's how it'd be like. And so, you know, it's not safe for me as a guy, you know. I have to stay low key. I may even have to tell people that I'm gay. It pays to be gay. You know, women are just too vicious, malicious, money hungry. Okay, they know the right moves. Child support, alimonies. You know, 50% of divorces are initiated by women's. They don't care. They don't. After they have kids, they don't give a fuck. They get fat, and eat bonbons sitting in front of the TV. You know, that's their end game. That's their end game. They're not gonna want to work. Like, who the hell has 3 kids and wants to be a corporate, you know, CEO or something? It's like, what the fuck? That's not having 3 kids alone isn't sexy. Being a CEO or whatever of a prominent company is just stressful and shit and pressure. So that's it. Me, I'm gonna be low key. And not giving 2 F's. So, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night. Peace out.